Okay, this is May 2015, question number 7. It says, the line graph below shows the monthly sales in thousands of dollars at a car dealership for the period July to November 2014. All right, so this is a line graph. All right, and so the line graph is showing the sales, and the sales is in thousands of dollars for the period July to November of 2014. We're asked to complete the table. So A says, complete the table below to show the sales for each month. All right. So the scale on the y-axis is 2 centimeters to 10 units. Every centimeter is divided into 5 equal parts. So 2 centimeters divided into 10 equal parts. So one of the smaller divisions on the y-axis represents $1,000. All right. So this is 1, 2. So 1, 2 from 1 each. Mine division. I think each of them is what, 2 millimeters. Represents $1,000. All right. So let's complete the table. All right. For the month of August, we can easily see that in August the sale was $20,000. So write our 20 here. In October, the sale was $25,000. So write our 25 here. And in November, the sale was $15,000. So write our 15 there. So the first thing we're asked to do is to complete this table. I find that sometime with line graph, it is sort of useful to see what's the difference between the different months. So here, between July and August, there's an increase of $7,000. Between August and September, there's an increase of $16,000. Between September and October, there is a decrease of $11,000. So that negative there is indicating a decrease. And between October and November, there's a decrease of what? $10,000. So as I said, I find that when dealing with line graphs, that this is a useful step. All right, so let's go to the next page. So in the next page, we're asked, between which 2 consecutive months was there the greatest increase in sales? All right, if you all remember that the greatest increase occurred between August and September, where the increase was $16,000. So the answer here is August and September. It says, between which 2 consecutive months was there the smallest increase in sales? Well, there was only 2 times you had increase in sales, and that was between July and August and September. So the smallest increase in sales occurred between July and August. So that is July and August, where the increase in sales was only $7,000. All right. So B triple I is asking, which feature of the line graph enables you to infer that the increase in sales between 2 consecutive months was the greatest or the smallest? All right, so we could probably just have a quick look back at it. All right, so I'm guessing here we have an increase, and here the increase is greater. So between these 2 months here and here, the increase is greater. So the line is steeper. So if the line is steeper, we could say that it has a what? A higher what? Gradient. All right, so from the diagram or from the graph, we can see that if the slope is steep, the increase is greater. So which feature of the line graph enables you to infer that the increase in sales between two consecutive months was the greatest or the smallest? I would say it is the slope, and of course another name for slope is gradient. So the higher the slope, or gradient, the greater the increase. All right. And of course, so the mention increase infer that the increase in sales between two consecutive months was greatest or smallest. It has to do with the slope. So the higher the slope or the higher the gradient, the greater is the increase. All right. All right, let's have a look at C. C says calculate the mean monthly sales for the period July to November. Well, the mean X bar is the sum of all the values divided by the number of values. So that would be, the values were 13 plus 20 plus 36 plus 25 plus 15. All right. So that was the monthly sale for every month. And it was for a total of 5 months. So you put it over 5. So let's see what that adds up to. So that is 13 plus 56 plus 40. And so this is 109. And 109 is over 5. Divide 109, divide by 5. You're going to get 21.8. And of course, that represents an average sale of $21,800. So calculate the mean monthly sale. The mean or average monthly sale is 21,800. Let's have a look at D. D says the total sales for the period July to December was 130,000. So they added the month of December. We're to calculate the sale in dollars for the month of December. All right. Remember, to get average, you have to add up all the values. So the 109 here would represent the total sale for the previous 5 months. So that would be the 5 months before December. So it means therefore that the December sales would be equal to 130,000, which is the total sales for the 6 months, minus 109,000, which would be the sales, the total sales, or the total sales for the 5 months before December, and that should leave us with the sales in December being $21,000. So lastly, we're asked to complete the line graph to show the sales for December. So that shouldn't be difficult to do. So we're going back to the line graph, and as our final act, we're going to we're going to complete the line graph. All right, so to complete the line graph, 2 centimeters, I'm going to put December, and the sales for December is 21,000. So here is 20, and immediately above 20 is 21. All right, and then our final act will be now to connect November and December. So it's a line graph. You have to use a ruler. So I use a ruler to line them up, and then just use my pencil to complete the line graph for the month of December. All right, so that's the end of the question.